Okay, hi everyone. I will be doing a monologue from a play called The Food Chain by Nicky SIlver. Well, I woke up this morning, and it was a nice day, so I thought I'd go visit my friend Vicky. She lives on the corner of 75th and Columbus, which I realize is a very long walk, but I thought the exercise would do me good. I hadn't had anything to eat yet, so I stopped at the diner on my corner, and I picked up a paper so I'd have something to do. Well, I was sitting there reading my paper when the waiter came up to me and asked if I was alone. Well, it was obvious that I was alone. I was sitting there in a booth by myself. Did he think I thought I had an imaginary friend with me? I was alone. Did he have to rub it in? Did he think that he was in some way better than me? It was his tone. He said, "Are you alone?" But what he meant to say was, "Ooh, you're alone, aren't you?" And I can't imagine that he's not alone every single minute of his miserable, pathetic life. He had terrible skin, and it was not attractive. Not the way that terrible skin, or at least the remnants of terrible skin, is attractive on some people. On some men. It's never attractive on women. Have you noticed that? The woman has bad skin, she's grotesque. Let a man have bad skin, he can be Richard Burton, for God's sake. I hate being a woman! I've strayed. The point is, this waiter has terrible skin, greasy hair, and his breath stinks of something dead, and he leans entirely too close to me and insults me with his breath and his tone of voice, and asks if I'm alone. I want to rip his head off. I'd like to tear his hair out, though I don't think I'd be able to get a decent grip. It looks as if it hasn't been washed in a decade. I want to pick up my butter knife and stab in his sunken, caved-in chest. But I simply respond, "No, I'm married, thank you." I realize now, of course, that my answer was illogical. I realized that it was inappropriate. But at the time, it was all I could think to say. Well, he leans back, and really, in the most supercilious manner, he leers at me and says, "I meant, are you eating alone?"
Huh.
I knew what you meant! I knew what he meant! I don't know why I said what I said. I just said it! I knew what you meant! I shouted at him. And I'm not a person who shouts generally. It hurts to shout, and it hurts to be shouted at. My mother shouted quite a bit, and I always thought it made the veins in her neck look like the roots on a tree. But I shouted. Everyone was staring at me. Because I was standing. I don't remember standing. I don't know why I was standing. I must have leapt up when I shouted. And that's when it dawned on me that these people, my neighbor, were the very same people who had saw me kissing Tim the night we first met. I was humiliated. I thought I would die. Or be sick. I thought I would be sick, standing there right at my table, standing up, being stared at. And then every time my neighbors saw me, they would say, "Oh, there goes that woman. We've seen her with strange men in her apartment. And we've seen her vomit." I would like, at some point in my life, to cling with whatever energy I have to my dignity. Thank you.